We all know that fall is the best time of year on Cape Cod, and it's also the best time to enjoy all the arts and culture the region has to offer. Come celebrate with the Arts Foundation of Cape Cod and Fall for the Arts. For the 8th year, the Fall for the Arts Festival, running from October 1st to November 1st, will feature live music and concerts, performances at Cape Cod's 22 incredible theaters, cultural exhibits, and lectures, art activities for the whole family, art gallery exhibits and workshops, film screenings, and so much more. Find the full event schedule online at artscapecod.org and Fall for the Arts.
This fall we have so many great things that we're doing for Fall for the Arts, including our production of The Pirates of Penzance, which will be running most of the month of October here at Cotuit Center for the Arts. And we are also taking our first production on the road in Cotuit on the Road, a production of The Beat Goes On, a musical tribute to the 60s at Nauset Middle School on October 3rd. Originally, I got into the arts thanks to my 3rd grade public music teacher, Mrs. Iris Horseman. Arts are essential. Arts matter because arts are as important to our community as the air we breathe and the food we eat. Support the arts.
Hi, my name is Bart Wiseman. I'm the Sea Jazz Director for the Cape Conservatory, and we are involved in Fall for the Arts. On October 2nd, we're going to be down at Jazz Fest Falmouth presenting a sea jazz ensemble, and on October 15th, I'm going to be up at the Cultural Center playing a concert with the legendary jazz singer Rebecca Paris. Conservatory Sea Jazz Ensemble will be performing on October 31st at the Barnstable campus, and this will be a big Halloween party plus a concert. And that'll be at 1:30 at October 31st, which is a Saturday. I have been in the arts since I was a teenager, in the Air Force Band, teaching privately, and been on the Cape for 13 years, involved in jazz and performing and teaching since I've moved to the Cape. Why do the arts matter? Because without the arts, we would have silence from no music. We would have nothing to look at visually from the arts. And it is a very important part of Cape Cod because on the arts scene, it's the oldest continuous arts colony in the country in Provincetown. And we have art throughout the Cape and music on the Cape. You can find all kinds of music on the Cape, from classical to jazz, Latin, pop, funk, klezmer, hip hop, and more.
Hello, I'm Edith Tonelli from the Cape Cod Museum of Art, and this October we are participating in Fall for the Arts with 2 primary exhibitions. One is this outdoor installation called #RedLineSelfie. This was created by Angela Rose, an artist who does temporary installations. This is something that we hope people will participate in, come to use as a place to do their own selfies in various ways. And the other exhibition is an exhibition inside the museum called Clearly Glass as Sculpture, which was curated by Benton Jones. It is a pretty spectacular installation of art and glass from the studio movement in the 60s right through today, with 20 artists from the local area participating. So we hope you'll come to both. If we're not open, you can come and enjoy outside. And when we are open, please come inside and see Clearly Glass as Sculpture. Well, actually, I'm going to show you a book that I carry with me, is in my office every day. It's a book called See and Say. And when I was growing up in Western Massachusetts, in the rural area of Massachusetts, we really didn't have access to museums or art. And this book was the picture book that I grew up on and had a lot of wonderful illustrations. Fast forward about 20 years when I'm in graduate school, and I realized that I'm studying with an artist named Antonio Frasconi, whose art just inspires me. And unbeknownst to me, Antonio Frasconi was the illustrator for this book that I grew up with. So for me, it wasn't really growing up with a lot of art around me, but being inspired by visuals that I saw. And it was with me even though I wasn't conscious of it. So I think one of the things that's important to me in running an art museum is exposing people to a variety of arts. And we don't really know where that's going to take them, but I know where it took me, and I'm very, very, very glad that I had that exposure when I was. Arts matter, and I have to say this somewhat personally because I do believe that art is the one area in our lives where we can get away a little bit from the day-to-day, where we can expand our thoughts about our creativity and our imagination. And sometimes arts matter even in the area of healing, our emotional and our mental states that we get into sometimes, the anxiety of living today. And I think especially for children and people who have some need for getting outside of the day-to-day, I think that arts really can expand us and give us a chance to step back a little and get a perspective on what life is really all about. So for me personally, and I hope for you, the arts matter.
Hi, I'm Nina Schessler, producing artistic director of Cape Cod Theater Company, home of Harwich Junior Theater, newly rebranded. And we're 64 years old, and we have a great fall for everyone. Right now we're running the Great American Trailer Park Musical, which is hysterically funny, great music. It's a barrel of laughs, and everybody should come see it. It's PG-13. Coming up on October 16th, we have Harper Lee's classic To Kill a Mockingbird, adapted by Christopher Sergel and directed by Julie Allen Hamilton. And it's a phenomenal cast and a very important story for our time. It tells a slice of American history, but it's also a story about a father's love for his children and their love in turn for him. And then in December, for the holidays through January 3rd, we have Lionel Bart's Oliver, and that's directed by Susan Kossoff with musical direction by Robert Wilder. We have a great cast coming in for that. Auditions are this weekend to fill it all out, so I hope people will come. Besides our wonderful productions, we also have a myriad of classes that are enrolling now, from creative movement, creative drama, teen acting, musical theater, adult comedy improv, and comedy improv for kids. So I think that we have something for everyone. I hope everybody will check out our website at hjtcapecod.org. How I got into the arts? Well, both my parents were artists. My mother was a great sculptor and painter. She came from Europe, and so I grew up with, always with the arts. And then when I saw Peter Pan with Mary Martin for the first time, I was sold, because I just jumped off all the furniture. And from then on, theater had me. And it's something that is a lifelong love, and I've been doing it for many, many years. And I encourage everyone else to come see live theater, live performance. Why arts matter? Well, live theater transforms lives. Art is what we do. We're human beings, and we bring beauty and creativity into the world. It's the way we connect with each other, and it's also the way we make sense out of what can be a very chaotic world, and hopefully transcend and transform ourselves within it.
The Cultural Center of Cape Cod is involved in Fall for the Arts, as we are every year, by offering a wide range of things that appeal to a wide range of people, from concerts to dance parties to film to readings to art receptions that go along with great art exhibits. You name it, we've got it. And we love the shoulder seasons because there's still an awful lot to do down here. The weather is gorgeous, and we love it when people come on Cape to become involved in the amazing cultural community we have here. How did I get involved in the arts? Like everyone else, I was born. We are all born into the arts. We are artists from birth. We love color and creative play and music and dance and stories and everything else. I am one of the lucky ones who has continued to be involved in the arts throughout my life, and especially now working for the Cultural Center. I'm a poet, I'm a visual artist, I'm a novelist, and I love supporting other artists and everything they do. Why do the arts matter? There are far too many reasons why the arts matter to go into them all, but suffice it to say that without them, we would be impoverished. If you don't believe me, try thinking of a single day without the arts, without music, without color, without film, without television, without stories, books, poems, dance. It would be a very bland world indeed, and we at the Cultural Center are very happy to support all the arts for all of us because they are critically important to the quality of our lives.
We all know that fall is the best time of year on Cape Cod, and it's also the best time to enjoy all the arts and culture the region has to offer. Come celebrate with the Arts Foundation of Cape Cod and Fall for the Arts. For the 8th year, the Fall for the Arts Festival, running from October 1st to November 1st, will feature live music and concerts, performances at Cape Cod's 22 incredible theaters, cultural exhibits, and lectures, art activities for the whole family, art gallery exhibits and workshops, film screenings, and so much more. Find the full event schedule online at artscapecod.org and Fall for the Arts.